G'day! In today's video I'm opening up a Dell Inspiron P115G and I'm just curious to see what is going to be upgradable in this particular model of laptop. So to begin with, to get in there, we're going to need just a small to medium sized Phillips head screwdriver. Screws themselves, I believe, will probably all be the same on this model. So far they all are. So just take them all out to begin with. And I want to see if RAM is upgradable, NVMe drive is replaceable, and what kind of battery we have in here. That back one's staying in. This back one is also staying in, and I'll bet money this one will also do the same. With these three screws staying in, it gives you a bit of leverage here to be able to actually pop it open. There we go. Get that open now. Put that off to the side. And if I turn this around this way, it will be a little bit easier to read. Looking at it, we have the system fan here. What have we got? We use one of these. We have system fan here. We have an extremely large 52 watt hour battery, which is almost bigger than the mainboard itself, just like some tablets. Now I'm curious to think regarding charging. Regarding charging, we're using the Type-C port over here, which is directly soldered onto the mainboard itself. So if you do damage the Type-C port on your laptop, we'll have to dismantle the whole thing, get that out to be able to replace it. Next up we have the NVMe drive, which is located here. To begin with, I'll disconnect the battery. Well, let's proceed to remove the battery so I can actually disconnect it. The tolerances in there are quite tight, which basically means that I can't even move that cable out of the way to disconnect it. With 4 of these M2x2 screws, these little tackers here, out of the way, should be able to lift the battery up, move it back slightly, and then from there, should be able to disconnect the battery. So, one large replaced battery at some stage. I'm not sure the 9th, if that's referring to 9th 2023, which seems a bit odd being able to purchase this in the 10th month. With that removed, let's have a look and see what we can do to upgrade the SSD. We do have to take out the Phillips head screw over here. And with that screw coming out, like so, I'll unscrew, screw will go to the side, this cover should lift up and off, and we do have a small little thermal pad in here. Next up there, wiggle this backwards, so I'm just pushing it up and down, wiggling it backwards. And what have we got here? We have a 1 terabyte Micron NVMe SSD. So this one, what are we? Micron 2200S, 1 terabyte. So fairly large, single-sided. I'm not too sure on the specs on that. That's pretty cool. Put that down here, move that over there just for a minute. I can see the board model here, at least the revision of it. The board model number must be covered up under here. And really there's not much else that can be changed. RAM is soldered directly on. Wi-Fi, which is an AX201D2W. That particular one is soldered directly into the mainboard, as some tablets are, some smaller devices. It's usually just soldered directly on. In this instance, it is. Next up from here, I'm just going to quickly take this out the back and give it a dust blowout. Thermal paste, I think it's about a couple of years old, should still be okay, so I'm not too concerned about that, especially with it being an Intel U series processor. Dust clean came out perfectly fine, not really much going on there. Tempted to change the NVMe drive over to something else. Not too sure. I'll leave that as it is. That just kind of slides into the groove. Make sure the notch here matches up with the notch there. Should just be able to push it straight across so it hides the pins. Drop it down. This should line up. Next up over the top, put the NVMe cover on with the thermal pad, screw the Phillips head screw in. Next up from here we want to reconnect the battery. So this should just kind of slide in, pull in. So I've just got my nail there pushing it in, or on my thumb, pushing it in until it's snug. And then we should be able to line this up over here. And then proceed to put in the 4 M2 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up from here, bit of fluff there, don't know what's going on there. Next up is putting the back cover back on. Should be a matter of lining it up the front first, pushing it down, make sure it kind of sits there. No lip, actually, we won't click in. Just got to work our way around it, like so. Probably start with the back screws to begin with, and just put those 3 back in. Proceed to put in the other remainder too. Should be able to go click, click, click. Then next up, put in the remainder 6, and you're all done. Anyway, hope that helps with the upgrade or potential battery replacement or NVMe replacement on your Dell Inspiron P115G. Catch you guys in another video, and that will do for today. Bye.